Hello, and welcome back to Fate Extra. This time with Archer. So yeah, last time we didn't do much. Honestly, it was just continuing on, starting off the story and things like that. Me explaining what we get in New Game Plus, and me farming for a little bit. So right now, let's keep on going, and yeah, let's keep on going. As I leave the classroom, I hear an electronic noise. It seems to be coming from the portable terminal I stashed in my pocket. When I remove it, I see the words displayed on the screen. The next combatant will be announced on the second floor bulletin board. Combatant announcements? That must mean I'm going to battle one-on-one with. I don't fully understand, but I ought to go to the second floor bulletin board to find out. Let's do that indeed. It's midday, so there's not really much to talk with Archer about. We can try and see what he has to say. There he is, Aura farming as always.
なかなかの健脚ぶりだな、マスター。漁師隊での経験とはいえ、よく走ったものだ。
Right, I guess because I was running around farming, I got to the first special dialogue with Archer. Well, one we have to take. Let me see, where is it? The one where we have to take. Oh, there is it. 10,000 steps or 10,000 units.
ここが地上でないのが悔やまれる。精神面での成長はあるが、肉体面での成長はカウントされない。
I don't think that's how it works, buddy.
走りに走った君の努力も、地上に戻れば何の意味もないということだ。ま、そのあたりは気にせず、今後も走り続けてくれ。より距離を重ねれば、報われる日があるかもしれないからね。
And that is true. When you take 200,000 steps, he will give you a magic crystal sphere. Which, yeah, he likes active people. It is basically the only, like, grindy thing we have to do, because other things we get them normally. Let's see, anything else?
休憩は終わりか。忘れ物はないよう、よく確認して出かけるとしよう。
Yep, that is a generic thing. Alright. We can now go on ahead. We already know who we're gonna fight. It's in answer to the notice sent to the terminal, I reluctantly head to the bulletin board. On that now dreaded white piece of paper hosted there, two names have been written. First name is my own, the other name is Shinji, first chimeric lunar sea. So you're my first opponent. I'm surprised you even managed to qualify. At some point during my initial shock, Shinji came up beside me. But I guess here all things are possible. Hey, you might be even the most powerful wizard here. I mean, yeah, we can be, definitely. We're at different levels, even though we're friends. But still, I should congratulate you. Hey, didn't you just barely squeak through the prelims? I guess you're a charity case. Why the fuck did I read chastity? That was weird. Damn, what? Talk about a Freudian slip, huh? I guess being a mediocre has its advantages. You get all these handicaps and whatnot. Keep in mind, this tournament's all about true strength, so don't get too overconfident. Don't worry, buddy, I won't. And the guys who are running this, they are geniuses. Just look how intense the first round is. Come on, I mean, forcing people to give up friendships in order to win? That's pretty insane. That cruel mistress, Fate. Oh, what a cruel mistress Fate can be, right? Even me, the strongest master here, is pained by this. After that little outburst, Shinji puts on a plastic smile and pats me on the shoulder. Well, let's keep things clean, okay? It should be a good fight. After all, you're a master too. When we see each other again, it ought to be as enemies. Don't let your former friendship hold you back. I have to fight Shinji and his servant. No matter how many times I repeat myself, the meaning of the words fail to register in my brain. Do I have to kill a friend, a fellow human being, when I don't have any clue as to why? This whole situation is fast becoming a nightmare. If Shinji is making light of the situation, why do I feel like I'm trapped in hell? And yeah, you gotta remember also, I'm also gonna be spoiling a little bit. I mean, not really spoiler. This is a New Game Plus playthrough, so I am gonna talk about the story as if you've already played it, so be careful about that. If you want a spoiler-free a playthrough, go for the saber route. But yeah, you gotta remember that Shinji is like 8 years old. He is pretty childish. Electronic chiming sounds from my terminal. The primary cipher key has been generated. Primary cipher key? What is that supposed to be? I guess it's supposed to be a key of some kind? It's a good idea to ask Priest from before Kotomini about the message received via terminal. He did say all the participants have the right to ask about any of the basic rules of the tournament. Yeah, we're not doing that. We're just talking to him because it's mandatory, and then that's pretty much it. Also, Matrix. Yeah, the Matrix resets basically. You can see what he has. Kancho and Bakuya, a set of matched swords favored by Archer. Although extremely lethal, their mystical aspects make them useful for ceremonial and divination rituals. They have been created by the spring and autumn periods in Chinese history by the master smith Gan Yang. Gan Yang? Yeah, but I think that's how it's spelled. Anti-Magic D cancels single action spells. It also bestows magical resistance equals to that normally provided by a physical talisman, just as an amulet. Oops. Independent C. This ability allows him to remain independent by rejecting any kind of support from his master. When his skill reaches rank C, he can remain in the world for a single day without establishing a contract with a master. And then we got the Shinji one. I'm not gonna read the matrices since I already read them all, except when the route split since I'm doing a different route on there. But yeah, I'm not gonna read those. Nope, everything's the same. You can leave. The items don't carry. Only the thing that carries over is the things. We can sell them when we get extra, so that's pretty good. Dear Master, I have a few things I have to say before you enter the arena. Earlier, the computer registered you as a primary trigger has been generated, did it not? 2 triggers must be retrieved by the end of each week if you mean to participate in the tournament. I know. Combat between masters is prohibited in the arena and on campus at all times. If for some reason a fight occurs, the system will shut it down within 3 turns. As a penalty, the status of any master caught fighting on campus will be downgraded. And there we go. Anyways, there's Shinji there. Hakudo, I'm going to get the trigger. Well, it sucks to be you. I'm going to get it right now. A total cretin like you won't be able to find it. Good luck, anyways. And off he goes. Wow. I guess the old saying about leopards not changing their spots is true after all. Whenever the case, this might be a good chance for you to practice. Hurry, let's go after him. Yeah, I guess Archer does remember Shinji from Stay Night, huh? Or at least that version. This Archer is a bit odd. We'll see more about him eventually, but he's no, we can't go in yet. We will see more about him. No, we can't fast travel yet. That's a shame. He is definitely an interesting character in this. Did we get the thing from Sakura yet? Let me see. Alright, yeah. Almost forgot about that. Even though Ether Powder basically does nothing, but yeah, it's better than nothing. Archer has lower HP than Saber, so and he's weaker than Saber, so there's that. Anyways, let's go on ahead. It's gonna be a lot faster since I don't have to talk to anyone. The dialogue is the same. The only replay value this game really has is if you want to dialogue with servants and see the minute differences between routes. That presents. Be careful, Master, that idiot and his servant are somewhere close by. But this might be a golden opportunity to get into info out of them. Let's track them down before they leave. A lot of extremely random stuff can and will happen while they're in the arena. Also, you can only enter the arena once a day. Make sure to thoroughly explore it before exiting. Yeah, don't worry about that, Archer. Anyways, we can... I don't even think it's worth it. Just stun these guys. Look. We got everything. Fight CCC. The CCC actually has a auto button, which is a lot helpful for this type of thing. Since it just what do you say? How do you say it? It just automatically puts the best options for you. You don't have to manually input it. But yeah, Archer is considerably weaker than Saber. When Saber could probably take care of these guys in like one free chain, Archer needs 2 turns to do his stuff. Granted, we haven't actually upgraded his stats yet, and he is a lot skill heavy to use. Unlike Saber, which you can easily use with just normal attacks. By the time we go to the playthrough with Caster, we are pretty much just gonna have everything ready for us. All the enemies, basically. Thunk. There we go again. And there we go. It's not worth farming right now since these guys do nothing. But alright, let's go ahead and see him. That idiot and his servant. I knew they'd show up here. You'll sometimes see other masters in the arena. You can't predict how these meetings will play out, but maybe we can get some insight on their strategy. Alright, before we do anything, equip the where is it? Sword. This one, and where is the alright, we don't have that one. I guess. Yeah, that works too. Akunov, you're late. While we were crawling along like a slug, I obtained a trigger. Hahaha. What was that look? Your skills are pathetic compared to mine, so don't you try to don't be so harsh on yourself. And speaking of you losing, let me introduce you to my servant. I'm gonna win. It's not like it matters to me. If you can't even get your cipher keys, you might as well accept your game over right here and now. Seriously, feel free to turn her into a bullet-ridden corpse whenever you feel like it. Okay, but are you sure you've done... Yep.
ほら、うちのマスターは人間付き合いがご存知の通り下手くそだろ。お嬢ちゃんとは珍しく意気投合しているんで、平和的解決もありかと思ってたんだがね。
何勝手に僕を分析してんだよお前。こいつとはただのライバル。いいから痛めつけてやってよ。
おやおや、素直じゃないね。だがまあ。自称親友を叩きのめす少年の悪さは私好みだ。いい悪党っぷりだよシンジ。報酬をたっぷり用意しときな。
And there we go. The first battle, it's just the same. Use Sphinx, survive 3 turns. Yeah, but you're not as good as you think you are. Alright, and as always, I should have just used the well, I guess I can shock him once and then just do this. It's a better strategy. Is always to go in triangle form. I think I don't know if you can actually just actually win here. Since you don't allow it to level up. It is. I don't think you can. It's pretty hard to die in this battle, all things considered. And we do damage too. This is a pretty good Mystic code since you do damage and you stun them. I just forget most of the time to just install it. Crap. It looks like the surface says I don't know. Wait, no, he's talking. Nope, yep. Oh well, there's no way to take her out right now anyways. You know, I like seeing you grovel in the dirt like trash. Beg hard enough and I might take you as my lending. You know, I might even share some of the prize money with you. Wow, that was close. Although dangerous, the encounter was certainly educational, as we know his servant uses a gun. I'm not sure by any means, but if he uses a projectile weapon, her class may be archer, just like me. Yep, it's the same thing. Yeah, I know what that matrix does. Yeah, we know all that. By combing through the arena, you'll not only find info on your opponent, but also ways to gain up an advantage. A good strategy is the key to survival here. You'll do well to keep that in mind. Yeah, so you're right. As long as you follow my lead, all will be well. This war is also a race against time. Chances are that you may not see the enemy again tomorrow. Some info is only available on certain days, and you should try to hit the arena every day. That is true. Alright, let's go on ahead and recharge. The good thing about the... I'm also... That's kind of annoying. I'm just gonna... There we go. The good thing about playing on easy is that you don't really... it's a lot more... how do you say? It's not harder. I mean, the enemies do the same damage and everything. The only difference is these, from what I think, from what I know, the only difference is that on easy, the fountains, those fountains spawn on every floor. So we don't have to spend all that time. See, one spawned here. Normally in the saber route, the only one that spawned was that one below. It's always good to get at least a little bit of XP, right? And also we need to defeat a lot of monsters to get the special dialogue from Archer. 300 monsters to be precise. It also will give us a buff to one of his skills. Or not a buff, I think it's just an item. I don't think it's like Saber where we get buffs. I think it's just an item that we get, a mystic code or something like that. Again, Archer is the one I play the least, so I have the least experience with, so yeah, I'm not really sure about most of that. I play mostly caster, since she's honestly the most fun to play with. But yeah, anyways, let's go on ahead. That's a new one. Let's go for Shockwave. Since I don't think we got the guy. Boom. Let's see. Nah, we don't. Anyways, we can just do this, and let's just do bang, 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 bang. I don't really have the notes with me right now, so but it's not really that much of a big deal. Yeah, you can see the amount of time it takes to kill just one dude versus Saber. Granted, all these guys have like E on their status, so it's not really how do you say it? So it looks like they have the same like stats, but no. They have like slightly different ones. Boom. There we go. Right. There we go. They give us more XP, but it's still not worth it. We got the Phoenix Scarf. Mystic Code, huh? I have to thank you for grabbing a set. Most Mystic Codes are infused with powerful special abilities referred as code casts. To use those abilities, press square. Of course, you'll have to equip it first if they have the skills there. Yep, we already know that. And as you can see, we can just sell it since we already have it, right? Let's see, Phoenix Scarf. Yep, we can sell it. Mostly. Honestly, the sell function is mostly just useful in New Game Plus to get money fast. Because otherwise, you really aren't gonna sell all that much. And let's keep going. There's that guy there. There we go. Let's try like this. I think the guy is just 2-2. Yeah. 2-2 and then... Yeah.
こちらのペースだな。
Awesome. I think we end him with this.
やれやれ。
Yeah, we got a crit. That's perfect too. Yep, there we go. Reading enemy info. That's perfect.
一瞬だったな。いい指示だ。
Kendo
今
sword.
後の助けになればいいが。
Yeah, you can see the difference in enthusiasm when we get an item versus when
しかし、128人のマスターによる聖杯戦争とはな。風変わりな聖杯戦争もあったものだ。7人の魔術師と戦うことしか原型をとどめていないじゃないか。
Yeah, you would know about other holy grails, wouldn't you? And there's the other guy.
先に進むのか。止めはしないが。
Nah,
命
we're
の保証
fine.
はできないぞ。
Anyways, I think this was the guy I used to farm on most of them all. Let's go for this and this.
行くぞ。
Yeah, I think that's it. That's right. One. Yep, awesome. Yeah, the guy uses 1, 2, 2. We uses 1, then other 2. These first ones are rather easy since they have
畳みかけるぞ。
basically little patterns. They don't have that many patterns, right? The other ones further ahead have so many that it's impossible. Even with the help of a guide or a note that you have to basically go on luck. Or use skills mostly. This one you're fine by memorizing what they do.
やるじゃないか。切り伏せる。
Damn, it takes 3 whole things to
畳み
do
か
it.
けるぞ。行くぞ。見えた。返すぞ。
There we go. Reading enemy info, which is great.
強敵だったな。
There we go. The trigger. Yeah, each floor has a trigger. So this is a trigger. Kotomine said there are 2 per round, so do not forget to obtain the second one.
上出来だ。
Nice. Let's just get out of here then. We basically explored everything. The first dungeon isn't that complicated. Yeah, let's get
よ
out.
く戦った。ゆっくり休むとしよう。
Since I'm a warrior myself, and if I know the enemy's tactics, I'll be able to strike back soundly. Now that you've got the gist of getting information, I think you can pick up more tomorrow. Yep, we got everything. Shinji Mato, things, yep, we know about that. Save. Save, there we go. Yep. Master, did you hear me yesterday when I told you that knowledge is key in fighting your enemy? For that reason, you've got to drain the campus of information every single day. When you enter the arena, you forfeit any further information for that day, understand? Humans do not replicate their actions, so what you missed one day is gone forever. So make a habit of investigating campus and listening to others before entering the arena. I understand.
そうか。
I see. Good. Let's begin the investigation. And it's like the other thing. Whoop, there he goes. Looks like that guy managed to start a ruckus right off the bat. We might be able to pick some information. Let's head over there now, Master. I can talk to Archer, see if he has anything to say, but I doubt, really. It's still pretty early.
休憩は終わりか。
Yep, it's the same generic thing. It's always good to talk to them. Even if it's not a special day, because they might have an achievement phrase or something. Anyways, let's do for that cutscene. Managed to track down Shinji. It looks like he's talking to someone right now. Have you been inside the arena yet? Interesting place, isn't it? I thought it was amazing at first, but it's really pretty primitive. It's like an ocean pulled from a story. Even saw Master who managed to summon Armstrong. Sorry, I was just messing with you. I dig the theme overall. The game's pretty well done.
あら
What's this? You actually managed to summon a decent servant then? Asia's premier hacker, Shinji Mato. You know, I may have had to take crap from you in the past, but this time the winner is me. With her armada to back me up, I'm invincible. Nothing you can do will be able to even touch me. Oh, you must be pretty confident if you give out information about your servant to an enemy, Mato. That elegant voice can only be Rin Tosaka's. Only she can crush Shinji's pride with a word. Shinji's face goes bright red as he suddenly realizes how big of a mistake he just made. Yep, Shinji is always like that, isn't he? Yeah, that's right. One-sided fights bore me, so I think this is a gift. But is it really? I might be lying. You might want to forget what I said. That is true. A single word could never expose a servant's true name, after all. However, a class that controls an armada and is tied to a ship will thin out the candidate some. How will she attack? Bombardment or frontal assault? It will definitely be physical in nature. Well, I guess the only thing left to me to do is to prepare a great many physical barriers. Shinji's face goes from bright red to a terrifying shade of blue right before my eyes. Once you learn something about the enemy servant, you can begin to make plans to defeat them. If both sides are strong, but only one side plans, the result of the battle will be obvious. So that's what they mean by knowledge is power. I understand perfectly now. One more thing. I wonder if the invincible armada might be relevant to anything. I mean, others will start making references to that, right? Won't that just piss off your servant? Matrix 2... Well, whatever. Knowledge means nothing if you can't do anything with it. There's a good chance that you and I will never have to face each other. Hey, buddy. With that final pathetic attempt at comeback, Shinji turns and starts walking away. And of course, he's headed right in my direction. As I wasn't hiding, Shinji sees me right off. You weren't there the entire time, were you? Well, it's not like you can stop the my servant. Whatever. My victory is all but assured. Catch you later. Now, try not to disappoint me. Seems like there's a great many masters who don't understand the stakes involved. It is the Ice Queen said. That boy has no clue how important information is in this war. That guy is an idiot. Anyways, you can find information on both the arena and campus. From now on, be sure that you don't sleepwalk through your investigations, okay? Got it. Good. I said this before, but obtaining information on your enemy is key to victory. Be sure to thoroughly search the arena and campus for clues. It's better to be obsessive than dead. There will be information that is only available on certain days, so pay attention at all times. Noted. Alright, let's go to the library and just do that. Yep, I already saw this, but you can read it if you want. I'm gonna leave it a little bit here. Yeah, nothing really special. Alright, we can just put the matrix here. I already read everything in the saber playthrough, so I'm not gonna read that again. Anyways, that was all there was today, so we can just go into the arena. And that's done. That's it for now. Into the arena we go. Yep, let's indeed. Let me see, do I have the thing equipped? Yeah, I have the shockwave done. We don't need it for these guys since, yeah, we just beat them up. If you are wondering how fast the fast forward thing, this is how it goes. Oh, we got 3 criticals, and even then we weren't able to kill this guy. You see, it's definitely a bit annoying. That's basically how I farm. I just press the fast forward button and does that. Oh, that's perfect. 1, 2, 3. Man, I really can't wait for the church to reopen. There we go. Yeah, I know. Anyways, we got the those 2 guys. which we will see more, obviously, as you probably know, in the second floor.
仕掛ける
But it's always good to defeat them so we can get info on them.
見つかったか
Right, this guy, just do this, this, and this, probably this.
やれやれ
Nah, nope, that wasn't it. That wasn't it at all.
この調子でいけ
Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Let's try
や
it.
れやれ
Nice. Nope. Oh, come on, really? 2 XP left.
この調子でいけやれやれ
No. No. Damn, that sucked. Oh, no, friends, really. Yeah, well, he's dead now.
話にならんいい指示だった
We will be pretty close to
よう
level
や
up.
く半人前というところかな
We will level up in the second floor. I don't think that guy has enough XP for us. Though.
先に進むのか止めはしないが
Archer.
蹴
We
散ら
already beat this guy. Yeah, as you can see, I already beat this guy a lot more times, so, he is a lot easier to manage.
やれやれあバカだな
Wait, I'm just gonna speed this up. Since it's basically just Archer slowly grinding away at the guy. There we go.
完全勝利だ
Yeah, we almost leveled up from that, but it's not really worth it.
下手なサーバントより強かったんじゃないか
Alright, let's go.
やり残しはないなでは戻るとしよう
Archer is sleeping. We got some nice Archer ASMR going on. Shinji stuff. Can save, yeah, why not? No, alright. A new file, yep. Let's see now. Yep, okay. Walking through campus, I can see various NPCs who appear as busy students along the masters. Not only do the NPCs look slightly different, but their behavior seems a little off. Maybe it's their lack of soul to them. This battle is just a string of data variables. Within a small group of gathered masters, one person stands out like a sore thumb. Hey there, Leo. Oh, it's you. So you qualified to the actual tournament as well. I believe that I remarked that you would meet again. It's Leo. The force of his presence overwhelms his seemingly innocent appearance. Before it felt like he was a wolf who let loose in the chicken coop. Now he feel out of place. And he isn't alone. Behind him stands a shadowy figure radiating the same aura of strength. The figure is clad in armor and armed with a sword. His aura marks him as a servant.
Gawain ですか
Oh, Gawain. How forgetful of me.
Gawain
Oops, nope, he's talking.
従者のガウェインと申します。以後お見知りおきを。どうか我が主の良き好敵手であらんことを。
As the armored figure nods in greeting, an enigmatic smile forms on his lips. He is an exemplar of knighthood, and, though a servant, has the same bearing as his master. Sir Gawain, one of the Knights of the Round Table mentioned in the legend of King Arthur. It said that his powers rivaled King Arthur, and his holy sword was equal in power to Excalibur. It is obvious that he is a saber-class servant. I won't be able to. It won't be too hard to learn more about him. Maybe I'll discover his weakness of him. I'm sure Leo is aware of how much information he's given me, but he seems unconcerned. It's obvious that he chooses not to concern himself with such things as subtlety or tactics. For him, it's something he doesn't to be revealed, so be it. From his point of view, his victory is all but assured, his superiority over others reinforced every day since he was born.
それでは失礼しますね。再会を祈っています。
Off he goes. Anything to say, Archer? With a polite bow, Leo and his servant turned to depart, leaving me somewhat dumbfounded. There goes Rin. Leo, I knew one of the Harways would be here, but a scion of the family himself. With that murmured comment, the murderous glare Rin shoots at Leo, it's almost palpable. The power of the Holy Grail. I guess the plutocrats of Europe see a threat in the Seraph. But still, to risk him... Oh well, that was borrowed on Earth will be repaid in heaven. Things just got more interesting, although my power as a wizard is far superior to his. Off she goes. I get the feeling that Leo has a little concern for those like us. Without so much as saying hi, the two now fired up Rintosaka almost seems to stomp away. I should spend some time looking into Gawain's background. I'll head to the library later. It's they, and now we can talk to Archer. We have a special dialogue with him today. Yep, we can speak to Archer. Let me just take a look at the things if we need to say anything special. Alright, speak with Archer.
しかし、よりにもよって20世紀の学校を戦いの舞台にするとはな。君もそうだろうが、私もこういった建物には縁があってな。
I wonder why.
私はともかく、他の英霊には迷惑な話だろうさ。ただの偶然か、選定基準に何らかの意志が介在しているのか、一兵士として偶然であることを祈りたいが。
I have something against schools.
嫌う理由はないな。それが現実であれ仮想であれ、人間同士の触れ合いは感性を豊かにする。加えて、自己のスケジューリング能力とは無関係に、いやおうなしに学習できるんだぞ。極めて文化的かつ合理的な仕組みだよ。教育機関がまっとうに生きている社会なら、そこは健全と言える。学ぶことは人間らしさの証明だよ。
Yeah, that is pretty true, yeah.
まあ、教科書通りに返答するならこんなところか。私が学校を好むかどうかはマスターには関係のないことだ。それでサーバントとしての性能が変わるわけではないからな。
So Archer snaps his mouth shut, almost as if saying out loud, "This conversation is over." Archer's reply is brutally matter-of-fact and leaves no room for whatsoever for argument or rebuttal. It feels like I have anything to add, but his attitude irks me to no end. I didn't really care about the answer per se. I was just hoping to start a meaningful conversation. It doesn't matter what you choose. What's with the attitude? My complaints to Archer are met with silence. As my servant and ally, I want him to change his attitude.
おや、それは失礼。マスターなりに気を使ってくれたのか。だが、インギン無礼なのは正確でね。こればかりは変えようがない。サーバントは過去の記録の再現だからな。能力はともかく、性格はもう変革しないものだ。君も口の悪いサーバントに当たったと諦めるがいい。
Well, then that's that. Again, these are mandatory. These yellow things are mandatory for your matrix with your servant, and get more info on them. Hey, Rin.
あら、
A pleasant evening to you. I trust you're doing well, all things considered. You will never catch even a glimpse of victory if you insist on always running away. However, facing a foe you know nothing about his lunacy. In this war, information is everything. To defeat your opponent, learn all you can about them, their class, skills, even their history. Yeah, okay. The more info you have, the easier it will be to create a plan and predict your opponent's actions. For now, why don't you go to the library? There's a treasure trove of information there. Why are you telling me this? No reason, really. I just have a feeling that you'll somehow come out on top. Mato's an idiot, but he was won before, so it'll make things easier if he gets defeated early on. Anyways, do your best. Might learn a few things about Shinji's and Leo's servants. I should probably listen to her advice and we'll poke around the library. Really, we don't really have much all in the library. We already saw most of it. Hey, look, the cat dragged in. Never expected to run into you. Oh, who am I kidding? Just messing with you. The library is the best place to find info. I know all about you, so I expect you to go all out against me. But enough about me. It looks like you're having a hell of a time finding the book you want. Unfortunately for you, I've thoroughly taken the book about my servant and hid him. I thought you'd take more fun this way. I hid everything somewhere in the arena. I wonder if it's a weak sauce master like you will be able to find them. By the way, what does your servant want in return for helping you? Money, right? I knew it. Do your best while you still can. Well, see you around. Good luck. Hope you put a little more of a fight next time we meet in the arena. They're starting to bore me. Yeah, there's Leo, Shinji. Yeah, we already saw this. You could take a look, read if you want, but I'm not gonna take the time to read it. It's just lore stuff we already watched in the last part. Alright. And I'm gonna put this on too. If anyone wants to read it, just pause it and it's readily available. Alright. Here we still can't fast travel. Bit weird to just put that for later. You already have a cipher key, excellent. You'll soon be able to get the other one at this rate. The second floor is where you'll find the secondary trigger. Head to the arena, you should be able to get a new floor. I said my piece. I almost forgot to ask, have you set foot in the chapel yet? The system jurisdiction doesn't penetrate that far, but you can strengthen your servant there. Well, I said my piece, go and slaughter your heart to your heart's content. And there you have. Ah, my beloved candle sword, you actually found it, thank you. By the way, have you asked for another favor, but Hakano, do you think you can do your lovely teacher one more teensy favor? Sure, why not? Really? Oh, thank you. Truth be told, I really need a tangerine stat. There should be a tangerine on the second floor of the arena. You should be able to get it before the end of the first round, so I'd be ecstatic. If you manage to get it, I'll give you my fabulous decoration for your private room. Good luck! Alright, and the thing changes between, the decoration changes depending on the servant you have, which I always find fun. Alright, I push open the heavy doors of the chapel to go inside where the dark and eerie silence. I get a strange feeling that this place is completely cut off from the rest of the world. There's no one in the pews, as I get used to the dim light, a flash of color hurts my eyes. Those two women, they don't act like sisters, and and why are they here anyways? Hey there, welcome to the chapel. We're here to perform our alteration of the soul. Ah, you're that, what is it again? Odd, I can't remember the last time I forgot something. Well, sounds like the details matter. The more test subjects, the better, and I always say. Welcome to the Eden of the East. I assume you're here for an alteration of the soul? Alteration of the soul? What that's supposed to mean? Realizing I have no clue as what the answer, she continues talking. You don't know what the alteration of the soul is, but you came here anyways, amateur. Alteration of the soul? What is it, you ask? Simply put, you link your soul to your servants. When a master's rank increases, we can strengthen the link. That's done by hacking into each soul and choosing what to improve. Yeah, I know how to do that. Well, it's like my sister said, my job is to perform alterations made possible by various events. Sister, are these two actually related? I was about to ask if they were actually really sisters, but a sudden wave of hatred from the two stops me. You get the gist of it, right? If you want to do an alteration of the soul, let me know. As for that creature over there, she's totally useless, like a 8-track tapes on a C prompt. And you're lowered in dirt. Don't screw up the moon cell. Don't screw up or the moon cell will come down on you again. Yeah, how many times I have to tell you? Master it was at fault that time. That specifically told me that they were to do a quasi-legal alteration, so I added a few extra skills. Laugh now, but it won't be funny when the one who lost because of your towering incompetence. Listen well, girl. If you value your life, do not put any trust in that thing's abilities. If it were to you, I'd stick to regaining the spiritual statuses your servant may have lost. Indeed, we can talk to her a little bit more. I'm not gonna read it, just gonna put here on display since we already talked to her. Alright. And now we can just do an alteration of the soul, and let me take a look at the one we got for Archer. He is what is he? I'm completely a bit long. Where is he? There he is. So he needs basically strength, agility, and a bit magic. So let's go for the for strength, so we can. There we go. And agility, which is yeah. There we go. Red Hound Weaken acquired and pre-projection acquired.
魔術回路の調整がうまくいったらしい。一つ取り戻したぞ、マスター。
Alright, we can take a look what those do. Status... Skills. Red Hound Weaken. Does damage, lowers defense, requires projection 1. And pre-projection. Target self raises the level of projection by 1. And this is the Archer's gimmick. He has powerful skills, but we have to... before we use the skill, we have to use projection. There are some skills that help with the projection things, like gain a projection on defense and things like that, and things like that. There's something going on in the garden. Oh, I went to look and see Shinji caught up in trouble again. Perhaps Shinji is being thrown out the chapel after angering that old man.
教会では静かにするものだ。君の神がどのようなものかは知らんが、神父からそう教わらなかったかね。
I always believed that the Japanese were polite. I guess I was misled. Leave this place at once. The gates of heaven will remain closed for the unbelievers. I do believe this is one of the reasons why Shinji loses, basically. He cannot enter the place where he can strengthen his servant. Because your haste to learn how to fight, you forgot to learn dignity and respect. Off he goes. Yeah, I really hate old geezers like you, always talking down on me. When it comes time to fight, you can bet your ass I'll be teaching you a thing or two. Well, it was just Shinji being Shinji. I guess we could go into the arena now. I don't think there's much else to do. It was just this, basically. Go to this, go to the library, go to Taiga, talk to Kotomine, go to the chapel, and then, yep, we go to the thing. I gotta remember when it's time for the treasure hunt to equip the speed, oops. Second cipher key has been generated on the second floor. Second key has been generated. I need to get it before the battle 3 days from now. Indeed. We, how do I put this? I lost my train of thought. There we go. Second floor. We need to be level 8. That'll be fine, really. We want to level up Archer's agility Seems like they managed to make it this far as well. Their presence is unmistakable. It really sucks if we ambush this if we return to campus, so we should just deal with them now. Master, we should try and find that book before that little punk and his servant finds it. Yeah. Effectiveness of projection can be enhanced by using pre-projection skills. Also, different skills require projection at to be a certain level, otherwise they can't be used. The higher the projection level, the more powerful the related skill will be, sure to increase the level when needed. Yep, that's basically Archer's gimmick. Also, it's pretty good to use instead of this one for now. Just use where is it? There we go. Fuel's servant MP. This one's pretty good, all things considered. Where are we? We are there. Okay, I have the map right next to me, just in case, just to see. There we go. We can check Archer's thing. So pre-projection, we can break, then do that one just to check what has happened. He does trace. It's that one. Yep, we got defense down. That's pretty much you want the debuffs. Honestly, I do think the debuffs are a bit more important than the actual damage he does on that one. But yeah, you can see the fountains are right over here, which is great. It heals basically everything. It's really good. There we go. Pre-projection. This. I think we do this, and then we can do howling. Although we do a lot more damage, all things considered, that we don't even need to use the skill. Level up. I do want to reach level 8, so I might cut. I don't know, I think if we don't reach level 8 by the end, last day, I will farm until we get there, but I'm sure we will reach it. Projection, howling. There we go. That's trace on. There we go. And you can start to see what his gimmick really is. Activate the switch. Yep. He is really reliant on his skill, so it's always good to equip the thing that increases his MP. There are not many MP restorative things in this game. Servant MP, I mean. You basically just get this. You basically just get this one, and it's not very common. It's like it's how do you say it? It comes up really late in the playthrough to actually be useful. So yeah, there's that. In the middle of battle, I mean. Alright, so it's that there over there. Okay, I see where it is. The whirly thing. This is not where we need to go, but it's to complete the map. We have to do this. Yep, it can go through walls, that thing, so be sure to use it. Projection, Harken, can just go this, I guess. Frunding. It didn't stick. It can also not stick, which is a... There we go, it's stuck. It's also pretty good to increase his
こちらの
magic.
ペースだな。
There we go. Now we have everything.
切り込むか。
It's also nice to increase his magic so we can use more skills, really.
肩慣らしにはちょうどいいか。
While we're here, might as well. There we go. And this one insta heals. Oh, I mean, at this point, yeah. There we go.
見つかったか。
Yep, we don't really need anything. We can just do whatever.
やれやれ。突き破る。
Now we do some decent damage. There's no, we can focus on agility to at least until D, since we don't really need much of that. We can get that one right away, and then focus on defense and attack, defense, and hi, Mo, what's in the magic, right?
見つかったか。切り込むか。
That's one. That's two. Three. Down he goes. Almost. There we go.
完全勝利だ。単純なプログラムだ。数回戦えばなれるだろう。
Alright, next. Go down. I think we already got him, so I don't think we need to stun him, but let's see.
見つかったか。
Yeah, we don't really need to stun him.
行くぞ。
We can extrapolate what he's gonna use. There we go. With this, we can, in one string of attacks, we can just deal with them. No need to do like 3 or 4 like we used to.
ここが捉え
There we go.
た。完全勝利だ。いい指示だった。ようやく半人前というところかな。
I thank you, Archer. All that for 1,000 points.
サーバントになっても貨幣集めとはな。倹約は得意なんだな。
Yeah, I guess that's true. Also, I do find it funny we do all this just to get 1,000 points, which isn't much in this point in the game. Right, just keep going up. Pretty sure the guy would have spawned by the time we reached the top. Let me see. No, he didn't really. Yeah, they didn't. Alright. That's good. Let me see, actually. Let me take a look at how long this has been going. Oh yeah, we can reach the end of the day and then we can stop there. I think that's a good stopping point too. This guy... Plunk. Give me your stuff.
見つかったか。
Yeah, I can just do your pre-projection. I think that's pretty good.
食らいつけ。フルンディング。
There we go. He's defense down. Or attack down. Something down.
フルンディング。
Let's say we really didn't
この調子でいけ。
deal with many buffs and debuffs, but with Archer and Caster later we will do. So it's pretty good to make yourself comfortable with make yourself familiar, I mean, with the different buffs and debuffs and things like that. There we go. Off he goes.
話にならん。
And we get a lot of XP.
行けるところまで進めばいいさ。
We can just give me a second. Don't look at me. Wait, no, no, it's this way. Yep. I'm just in my way to damn, I hate these guys. All right, whatever. Let's just
切り込むか。
speed it up. I just want to go to the fountain, please. There we go.
完全そうだ。行くところですればいいさ。
And excuse me, don't mind me. Alright. I do find it funny how Archer's stride is bigger than mine since he's way taller than me. So his shuffle, because he's faster than me. Look, sometimes it's really funny when he does that. Alright, let's see. Yep, we just go into the thing here. Alright, you can do the pre-projection. Whatever. Yep, I think that's good. We almost killed him with the last attack. It was kind of funny. And I think this should do it. Yep, there we go. Almost, we are almost leveled up. Now the right way to go for what we need is over there. We can go over here, why not? There should be, yeah, locked gate. Can't do anything and go back. I will always find these environments very impressive for a PSP game. Granted, I am upscaling the resolution to 1080p instead of the original, but still, it is very impressive. And this is just upping the resolution. I'm not even upscaling nothing else. Master, there's a hidden passageway hidden there. There might as well be a sign saying the book is here. This speaks volumes to that idiot. This is definitely a place someone like him would hide something. Looks like it would be worth the time to root through that box over there. There it is. The book that Shinji was so desperate to keep hidden appears to be some sort of diary written on sheaves of parchment. It's so old that the ink has begun to fade, but I'm able to read the names of a ship, the Golden Hind, the names of several islands in the partial manifest of a hijacked ships. This must be the ship's log of a pirate that sailed the high seas. Must have been constructed with a fairly powerful program, since Shinji is obviously unable to delete this folder and has to hide it here. Her true name has faded away, but diary should prove very valuable in discovering her identity. Very, very interesting. I can see why the boy wanted to hide it so badly. Damn, I didn't expect them to find it so easily, Hakuno. I went through all the trouble of bringing it down here. Oh well, I just have to take it back now. And he's here. We might as well activate the switch. We'll open that. We get Shinji showing up eventually. And before that we can go down here, I guess. There's the fountain. There's always 2 in each level. So it's always good to look at it. There we go. Honestly, the stun is great for Archer. So he can get at least 1 trace on for each thing. On bosses, you can't obviously stun them like this, but you can use the other thing to just stun them the first round so he can get his trace on and get buffed each time. A shame we didn't get the debuff over there, but it's fine, we can just do this. Viper's gone. I mean, leveled up, level 7. Nice. I do think we'll be able to get to level 8 by the end of this. It is pretty easy to level up in this game, honestly. The only thing you need to grind is like on the first level. There they are. You must be really desperate if you search for a place like this. Anyways, too bad for you. I came all this way just for me to take all this book away from you.
いいじゃないか。
What's wrong? I was expecting you to follow up with a jackass like brawling. Brawling? What the fuck is brawling? But maybe you're actually worried. It's lecture time, master. Using my blade, I'll show you the consequences of giving away information. Yeah, it's the thing we know.
では、1枚ほど借りを返すとしよう。
I forgot to change the,
実力の差を見せてやるよ。
yeah, I forgot to change the, thing.
いかな英霊であろうと、情報が漏れればこの通りだ。
Yeah, I'm just gonna eat the hit. And, guard and just use, projection, no, projection.
切り込むか、トレース。
Yep, she doesn't do all that much damage, all things considered.
食らいつけフルンディング
We didn't get the debuff off. She uses her skill, which kind of sucks. But we're good, really.
ここが定かだな食らいつけフルンディング
Somehow think Archer is sturdier than Saber. Granted, he won't be able to get that
席を立ててもらおう
skill that Saber had that revives him. That's something unique to Saber. Caster and Archer can't use the revive option.
まあ、一朝一夕とはいかんか。
従おう
頭のいい勝ち方っていうのはこういう
Rule
こ
lost
と。
luck. Not really. That's not really that book. That good. Really just diminishes our ability to do what's the name? Criticals. Which when and even then, it's not that good.
ここが
You'd think Archer would be a critical guy, but not really.
経験が足りないな。
He mostly just relies on his skills.
切り込むか
ちょっと黙ってろよお
He
前。
uses shock, but shock doesn't actually stun, so we're good.
定かだな
Yeah, Archer is definitely more tanky, more defensive than Caster. Obviously, than Saber, I mean. No way. How can I possibly get hurt? Don't start getting cocky on me now. Anyways, the Seraph is watching. I'll be victorious in the end. No, wow, I expected a pathetic excuse from him, but anyways, I've realized that a few things during our fight with him. First off, that book must be his servant's, and it appears to be a ship's log. And judging by the ship's battery and servant the servant just unleashed on us, her prowess with vehicles is really advanced. That means that without a doubt she's a rider. There we go, almost full. Well, now we've got what we came for. I don't see a problem with us taking off now. Although we could probably track down the trigger right now too. Stay and search or go and rest. It's up to you. We will be able to. We'll get the thing. Just take a look at the matrix so it doesn't keep showing up. And yep. All right, we can. I'm just gonna go on ahead. Going in here. There we go. We've got the thing we came for, right? Yeah. It's both of them. Yeah, there's both. All right. Now we can go the other way and be done with it.
Master
All right.
蹴散らすか
Now we're good, really. I guess we can just do, let's see. Pum. I think that's
切
it.
り込むか突き破る
Nope, we got it wrong.
せい
We got him, though. There we go. Hopefully we get the last of info from him from that.
落とし穴というところか。先は長いな。
Yep, we're almost there. We just need to go down. good to pay attention to the map, or at least complete everything, because we are gonna have the treasure hunt either next day or the day after. I think it's 2 days. I don't really remember how many days there is. Almost everything. Almost everything. Alright, so we can... I think it's the same, really. Let's try it. Yep, it's the same. There we go.
完全勝利だ。次だ。休んでいる暇はないぞ。
You know, that guy...
見つかったか。
And we got everything on him, so there's no really need to be worried. I'm just gonna speed this up so it doesn't... There we go. Let me see, we got the, yeah, we got the, how do you call it? The, no end? No. Dead end over there. Which is mostly just used for the, treasure hunt later. There, we got him.
完全勝利だ。単純なプログラムだ。数回戦えばなれるだろう。
Nah, I'm just going here just for completion's sake. And that one... Yeah, we can just touch him and we're good. Again, just skip this. No really need to watch the animations again and again. There we go. And we get a tangerine. That is a tangerine, Archer. That is not coins. Pum, 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 pum. There we go. Nice. Yeah, we're definitely leveling up. Tomorrow, or even today, if this guy gives us enough XP. Let's see. I guess we can do pre-projection. And then this, and then this. Ah, we didn't get the debuff. There we go. Strength down, that's the thing. It gets weaker. I think that's it. I think it's a triangle. His pattern is a triangle, essentially. There we go. Yeah, tomorrow, definitely. Exodus Blade. Yeah, well, we get 2 of them. Or even today. I think we might be able to level up today, really. Right, we got this. This. Just gonna speed it up a little bit because it's a bit tedious, really. We already know that we're gonna win, so I'm just speeding things up. There we go. Nah, we won't level up just yet, but we got a cipher key. Alright, we managed to track down both the triggers, or cipher keys, as Kotomini likes to call them. If we want to ensure we find the triggers in the future, we had better thoroughly scour the arena. Indeed. Alright, time for the last guy. Alright, it's the same thing. Pum 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 pum. And that's it. Nice. Yep, tomorrow we level up to level 8 and probably level 9. We'll see. Alright, that's pretty much it. Let's go into
よく
campus.
戦った。ゆっくり休むとしよう。
I still don't have much power at my disposal. You saw what happened when we attacked a low-level loser. Well, all that matters today is that we got a feel for the importance of information. You probably noticed that half the prep period has passed. Obtaining both triggers in time is crucial. Then we got pretty much everything. 99 again. I think this happened last time too. We basically skipped like one little tile. And it pissed me off then, and it pisses me off now. We'll see about that tomorrow. We still have time. Alright, and with that, I'm gonna leave it at that. Alright everyone, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time for more Fate Extra. Featuring Archer this time. Ciao.